All right, fifth graders, let's take a look at our Thursday warm up. We're going to start with find the, okay, so fifth graders, we're going to find the quotient of 39,088 divided into 7. I've already had some help listing those multiples here. So I'm going to start by looking at my dividend and notice this 3. How many times will 7 go into 3, guys? 0. What about 39? 5 times. Remember to line up the place value, Grant, right above that 9. We know that 5 times 7 is? 35. Now it's time for us to subtract. 9 minus 5 is? 4. This is where I check it. Is that 4 less than our divisor? Yes. Yes, it is. So now we're going to bring down the 0, which gives us 40. How many times will 7 go into 40? 5. There's our 5 again. We know that 5 times 7 is? 35. When I subtract 40 minus 35, my answer is 5. This is when I check. I have to make sure that that 5 is smaller than my divisor. It is. So what am I going to do next? Bring down my 8. Notice how I'm keeping my place value in line. Notice how that is so important, especially when I have these larger numbers that I am dividing. How many times will 7 go into 58? 8 times. I don't think I listed that multiple. So I did have to add some more multiples there. We know that 8 times 7 is? 56. Okay, 58 minus 56 is 2. That 2 is smaller than my divisor, so I'm going to bring that 8 down. 7 will go into 28. 4 times 7? 28 minus 28. 0. My final answer is 5,584.
3 times 4 is 12. Put the 2 down, carry your 1. 3 times 6 is
18. Plus 1 more.
19. Carry your 1. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16.
Change the color for us. Because now we're going to multiply 70 times 564. We have another partial product. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. 7 times 4 is
28.
Carry your 2. 7 times 6 is
42.
42 plus 2 is 44. Carry your 4. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 4 is 39. Alright, you add. All right.
Final answer? 41,172.
So first, you're going to do the place value, which is the thousands. And the value could be this. You can write it like this, or you can write it like this.
Very good. So we know that 3 places after the decimal is the
Thousandths
place. So.
Okay, so you move this 3 places to the right because there's a 3 right there. So the decimal goes there and
Final answer?
2004.
2004 is correct.
So first up, you have to check each of the numbers to see how big they are. You need to see which ones. You need to look at the decimals and the whole numbers.
I can see that most of the hundreds are ones, but one of them is 4, so that one's gonna be last. But the one that we need for the first one is gonna be the smallest. So we're gonna put 144 and 2 hundredths as the first one. It's gonna be the first. First one, and then the 144.2 is gonna be the second one because 144.22 is gonna be the third one because it's the second greatest. It's gonna be the second, and this one's gonna be the third. And so 441 is the largest, so it's gonna be the fourth one.
So here we have a word problem. It says Kay's sour string measures 12 and 1/10 inches long. Matt's sour string measures 10 and 9/10 inches long. What is the difference of the two strings? So we're going to let Cooper tell us what operation we're using here, and he is going to answer this one for us.
Okay. I can't draw on this. Okay, so we're minusing
Subtracting. You're absolutely
12
right.
ones minus 10 ninths. Okay, this 1 will not go into 9, so we're going to have to X that out and take one of these. That's 1. This is 11. 11 minus 9 is
2.
2.
Very good.
And then 1 minus 0 is 1. Put decimal right there. And then 1 minus 1 is 0.
So your final answer is?
1, 2, 1/10.
All right, fifth graders, let's look at our next one. It says, what is 1/100 times the value of the digit 7 in the number 5,678 and 321 thousandths? So if we're finding 1/100 times the value of the digit 7, we see that the 7 is in the tens place. And if we were going to find 1/100th of the value, we would go back how many place values? 2. So that 7 would be in the tens. The value of the 7 would be?
The
7
tenths.
tenths. That's your final answer, 7. Great job.